Welcome to Business Incubator, where we talk about relevant business strategies that you can use right now, even with everything that's happening in the world. And in this episode, we're going to talk about empowered connections and how can you make those connections that every single one of them is raising your vibration. So we have Tessa here today, and Tessa has leaped into creating a life filled with more opportunity, more connection to others while leading by example for her children. Tessa is an empowerment coach, leading women entrepreneurs into building their fierce mindset. Tessa strongly believes, and Dean Graziosi said, it best turn your mess into your message. And Tessa takes pride in helping women do just that. And I love it, Tessa. Welcome. I'm super excited to talk to you today.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, this is actually one of the top topics that are coming up right now with the world being so disconnected, is creating those connections. But first of all, what are empowered connections? Like when you say empowered connections, what do you mean?
So empowered connections is really taking a step back and envisioning where you are in life right now. And I like to put it on a rating scale of 1 to 10. 10 being your most ultimate empowered self, and 1 not so much right now. So I like people just to take a step back and see where they've been, where they currently are, like through marriage, through kids, through life, through work, and give themselves that rating, because it's a sense of their self-worth. And then going forward with that and knowing your number and feeling comfortable with your number, it's really taking a look at the people around you and getting kind of a glimpse of what number they are and reaching out to those people that you feel are equal or a greater number to you, because those are really the people that you're going to learn from, that you're going to grow from, and they're going to respect your vision. They're not going to tear you down. They're not going to say, no, when it's hard, quit. They're really going to lift you, and they're going to empower you. And those are the type of people who are going to help you grow. So if you're saying, okay, I'm about a 7, those people are going to see that potential, and they're going to push you up to that next level of an 8, because they believe in you and they want to see you succeed in all that you can be and do.
I love it. It's like surround yourself with people who raise you, right?
Yes.
And I'm 100% in on that concept. That said, I'm sure some of the people who are listening are wondering, so how do you let people off easy if they are below what you want?
You don't need to by any means be like, X, I am not, like, get out. But you can slowly you can communicate with them less. Be friendly, be kind, because maybe to them you're their upper number, so they're trying to learn from you. But that's just when you can take a step back and just question, how much time do you want to spend with this person? And know that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say not at this time. It's okay to just say you don't have the time right now. And there's nice ways to say it versus rude, but just know that it's okay to say no, and just to take that step back. I personally have taken steps back from people in my life who, when this concept really came into fruition in my life, I was like, they're not of equal or greater value to what I feel I am and what I feel I need to grow as the woman that I am. So I didn't say anything rude. It just, we stopped talking as much. I started saying no to things. And after a while, they just kind of slowly depart from your life. And it's okay. And when I do see them, I still say hi, still see how they're doing. I just don't put myself in that position where I'm with them all the time.
Yeah, and you know, for those of you who are watching, I know that once in a while you'll get that spammy message from someone asking you to buy something of theirs or go like their page or something like that. And I just want to share and encourage you: don't be rude. Don't shut them down. Don't send them a nasty message or even block them. Really, you don't know who is their coach on the other side, where they're learning, where are they getting told to do, right? I've simply sent back, hey, thanks for reaching out, but I'm not interested. It is still important that you are given a clear no, not a maybe, not maybe later, not let me get back to you. But if it is a no, just say no, but be nice about it. Because sometimes that's the difference between someone closing the doors on their business or still having hope and trying different strategies. I'm sure all of us have tried strategies in the past that just weren't the proudest moments of ours. And hey, there's no shame in that, really. That just means that you found more ways that it didn't work for you or didn't feel aligned or in integrity. And that is okay too. So be the nice person on the other line to just say no, but don't be dick.
Right? And you can also take that as a learning curve of, okay, what qualities of these people did I not find resonated with me and where I'm going and my values? Because your personal values has great play in this. Like, it's very important to know your value and your self-worth. So it's okay to take a step back and be like, what was of this person that I didn't feel I resonated with, and learn from that. Like you said, don't be a dick, but learn from it and then move forward.
Absolutely. So let's move to the other side of the spectrum. I think I know my number, but say I want to reach out to someone much, much higher. What should I say? How do I position myself that they don't completely shut me down, but actually give me a chance or at least read my message?
You know, a lot of it is body language, eye contact, and it's okay to fumble your words. We're human. We all fumble. We see, like I just did, we all fumble our words, right? But are you walking up to that person with your shoulders hunched over and your chin down? Or is your chest up and shoulders and you're making eye contact? And are you talking like, or are you, hello, my name is Tessa, it's a pleasure to meet you? Like, it's a lot of your confidence, and fake it until you make it, to a point of it. You could be terrified, shaking, sweating, like everything, but those people don't need to know that, because you're taking a moment and you're breathing, and you're taking a moment and you're talking to yourself, and you're taking a moment and you're telling yourself, this is what I need, and these people terrify me, but they're only going to terrify me as long as I allow them to. And they're not going to know any different that I consider myself a lesser number than them, because I'm going, at this moment, step up and show them that I'm of equal or greater value to them.
Amazing. And was the self-isolation days right now, I find that confidence is much, much harder to actually demonstrate, because if you are not in person, it takes so much more effort to create the emotional connection or bring attention to yourself. As you're literally just a moving head in the block of the screen. So is there anything that can you give us a couple of tips on how can we show up in the way that actually attracts people to us?
First, your appearance is right? Kat, just when we first came on, Kat's like, boy, you look nice today. And I'm like, joke's on you. This is about day 2 of quarantine, where I've been like showered and dressed and everything. But I knew at that point that I wasn't seeing anybody. So appearance is a big one. Take that 5-10 extra minutes in your appearance and be eye-catchy, not in a vain way, but in a way that says, oh, she takes pride in herself and her appearance. And again, if you go on live and you make videos, again, sit up straight, talk clear, connect with those people, and, you know, see who are the type of people that you want to be reaching out to. Think of, who are they? What do they like? What could they be feeling right now? And try to connect with them on a more personal level of what they're feeling, and maybe what you can give them in return to help them solve that problem. As well as, heck, post happy pictures, post happy memes. Don't be the toilet paper hoarder or the dick that's calling out that toilet paper hoarder, you know, like, be that person who's posting happy pictures or quotes, or just be the light in somebody's day. And that's going to help raise your vibration. That's going to help draw in those like-minded people who are looking for that vibrancy and that life, and just the positive of being locked up right now in our homes.
Yeah. And I'd love to touch on the point of mess being your message, because I think especially right now, everybody's mess is forced to come out, right? We're stuck at home with ourselves and our thoughts and our businesses. And all of a sudden it's becoming apparent with all the things that we were procrastinating on, right? And so how much of the mess would we share? Because I'm like, that closet over there is horrifying. And I'm like, should I post it on Facebook? Would people resonate?
But you know what? I bet you there are people who will resonate. Like, trust me, I was just on a call earlier today and they're like, oh, Tessa's cleaning her kitchen. And I'm like, oh, you've seen nothing yet, because my kitchen is a disaster right now. But that's what people, I believe, and I feel connect with, is the authentic piece of you. So I'm not saying air out your dirty laundry, but there are pieces such as a dirty closet that, if, let's say, tomorrow you feel like that's the task you want to take on, I think it's fantastic showing, like, this is what my closet looks like. And because I'm in quarantine, this is going to be my tackle today. And I had a girlfriend who posted a video on Instagram of her back seat underneath her children's car seats. It was nasty, you guys. I laughed because my husband is always on me about how dirty my vehicle is, because he's the cleaner of the two of us. And I laughed and I was like, yes, I'm not the only one. This is great. And it also gives you something to laugh about. So I'm not saying air out your dirty laundry, but I am saying show little glimpses of your life, because there are people who are going to relate, and you can add in little tips and tricks while you're doing your messy life that might help somebody else just tidy theirs up a little bit.
I love it. And you know, that's often the most popular posts on Facebook that I see, or on Instagram, is the one that are showing your mess, right? Literally, quite literally sharing what it is that you are going through in life. And so for me, that's something that I've been trying to adopt and do more of, not without a challenge, because I think we grew up with this whole concept of do not share your weaknesses. In fact, do not cry, because it's a sign of weakness. Never mind showing that your back seat is dirty or your closet is full of stuff, right? And so it's so hard to unprogram that from years and years and years of being told of what's good and what's bad, right? To all of a sudden putting it out there. So
it is, and it's a work in progress for me too. And I know, such as myself, I get caught up in such life moments, and I stop and I think, is this an Instagram, or is this just me going to enjoy the moment? So I've actually stopped and kind of considered which route I wanted to go, because sometimes it's just worth just indulging all your time and all your attention into it versus grabbing your phone and sharing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Tessa, thank you so much. I know you have a resource that you would love to share with our audience.
Absolutely. So it is the ultimate roadmap for women entrepreneurs. It's called Uncovering You, and it will be linked below this video once it is up and running for you guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Again, thanks for jumping on, sharing your wisdom, and helping us focus on what's truly important and getting a little more comfortable with sharing our mess and creating empowered connections. You stay safe.
Thank you, Kat.